Heidi Ho campers, happy Tuesday.
Isn't it just glorious outside today?
Yeah, it's fab.
Like it's kind of like the sun is just kind of coming and going and coming and going. And you know that we can have these days that we're just kind of, like I'm having one of these days today that I just don't want to show up to the world.
Yeah, I've had masterminds already this morning and 3 calls with 3 different people. And honest to God, like, and I've already got a full day's booked for more stuff. But like you, I kind of think today, the duvet, the bed, a hot chocolate, and a good book or a movie would be really nice.
Do you know what the funny thing is? I actually love chocolate, but I don't like hot chocolate. I don't know what it is, I just do not like hot chocolate. But yeah, isn't it funny? Like, what do we do for comfort? You know, when you're having a day off that you're just kind of thinking, or a day that you don't want to show up, how do we mind ourselves in that?
Woolly socks and the bed.
Hi, Jacqueline.
Hi, Jacqueline. How are things? Yeah, woolly socks and I love my bed. Oh my God, I love my bed so much. When we were in your bed the last night and Josh jumped in the morning and he was like, oh my God, Thelma's bed is lovely. I think it's nicer than yours. And I looked at him and I went, excuse you?
It's only because he's not used to it.
Exactly.
Whereas when I go in your bed and it's so big and I just like, oh, it's like a cloud. I'm like, oh my God. And then I find my bed so hard. So it's just something different.
Oh, I love the hardness. That sounds good. Anyway, yeah, I love hard beds. But yeah, I mind myself like that. What do you do?
How do I mind myself? Well, I think I don't.
What about on a Saturday morning?
I think, like, say, you know, if you're having a day that you just feel like you don't want to show up to the world. Oh, it's hard to, like, so say today I have this in my stomach and I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a sadness or I'm trying to name the emotion of what it is, which is good sometimes because then you can process it, you know. And I don't know what it is, but I'm lacking motivation and I'm just thinking, how do I mind myself? So, how do I mind myself? That's a good one now. I think it's to know your situations of how they might play out on the day. Mm-hmm. So for instance, if we know what our day is going to be set up like, so say for instance you with your work or me with the kids, and to know if there's going to be any frustrations in the day because I got young kids and they can end up like kind of killing each other, or please God it could be the day they love each other. That would be nice
today.
Yeah, let's hope that is today. The next day. The rest of the week and every day after that. Yeah. Thanks for the thumbs up there. Wishful thinking and all that. So I'm thinking to myself, what would work best for me? And I know we do think about them sometimes, but what would work best for me today? Hi to both.
Okay, enjoy your lunch. Thelma, you look like a movie star today. I just have to put this in. Honest to God. You look like
movie star
Ava Gardner or someone, like, just, and as you're talking I'm just watching your face. You look gorgeous. You look so bright and open.
Because thank you for the filters.
Yeah, but you look like that in real life too.
Oh no, I don't know. Oh God. Thanks for the compliment. Thank you. So let's try and make this a bit interesting, Jacqueline, while you're on lunch break. Okay, so
we have decided.
No, hang on a second. So I might turn around and I think I might I know the weather's lovely, but I might put them into childcare for an hour or two. Yeah. So I can clean the house.
Yeah.
And get that stuff done, because I think that when I see all the clutter when I go home to my house and the house is upside down because I've just been allowing the kids to be themselves and play, that now I walk in and I'm like, oh my God, my head is killing me. Like, oh, you get clogged in the head. If your handbag is cluttered, your car is cluttered and your house is cluttered, your head gets clogged then as well, you know. That gets cluttered too. So I think I might do that, and I have to tell myself that it is going to be productive time, not lazy time.
But so in that, even in that word, lazy time, like what's wrong with?
Oh, because I had an element of that this morning.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I can't do two lazy times.
So now you're going to do productive time.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have to do productive time. Like I literally have to like
switch it on.
Make sure I actually get the whole, what do you call those things again, and do it myself.
Oh yeah, the defibrillator.
Yeah, need to get one of those.
I actually loved. Hi. Hey Chris, how's it going? Christos is awesome. I don't know, was he on the last video?
I don't know.
Before?
Today's will be the day we're going to have most viewers.
We will, yeah, because we're just chilling like villains. I loved Lisa's, when Lisa talked about the decluttering of the handbag. So a friend of ours, Lisa Clarkin, she had a company called Declutter for Declutter with.
Oh, she still has, but she hasn't invested much time to Declutter with Lisa.
Yeah, and she did a live once about the handbag, and I just thought it was so cool, and I've done it ever
It's
since.
the Marie Kondo type of effect that she does.
Yeah, she said every evening when you go home, Christos, this will apply to you totally. When
Handbag.
every evening that you come home, like with your handbag, take everything out, put it all on a shoebox lid, and then put your handbag away, so that the next morning when you get up, you can just put what you need into your next handbag for whatever outfit that you're wearing, and off you go and do your business, so that there's no clutter in your handbag, and it's not like the typical woman's handbag is considered to be a suitcase with the kitchen sink in it, and you can't find anything in it. And so I've done that ever since. I never have very much in my handbag, and the minute I do, and the minute it starts to be like, oh God, I just take everything out, and I'm like, okay, what do I not need? And back in. It feels really good.
It gets a bit like, you know, that drawer that everybody has in their house that they fire everything in, so you get like your letters in there, your charger, your hairbrush, you know, any other freaking bits that you find around the house gets shoved into that drawer. So our handbags get like that.
Yeah, Josh tidies out all my drawers like that in the kitchen so that they're all decluttered. But I had a friend, a South African guy, and he was like, yeah, every man has a man drawer. And I'm like,
a man drawer?
It's not just a man drawer, you know, it's a human drawer, now that we're being all PC, because everyone has that drawer. And he was like, yeah, well, I just have more man drawers than other people do. And sure enough, I walked around his house and I was like, oh, mother of divine Jesus, this would drive me soft. Every second drawer was shoved, packed full of stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing was cohesive. Nothing made any sense. I was like, how do you live?
But you know what, on that, right? I had this realization the other day, and I was thinking, Thelma, it took how long for you to realize this, right? Your bedroom should be your sacred place. Where you should have nothing else that you don't need in there.
Yeah, it's not a workspace.
Yeah, it's just... Well, I know that you like to do it in the morning times. That's a little bit different, right? That's minding yourself, right?
Yeah.
But like I have drawers inside of my bed, right? But it's not, our room isn't big enough to have a wardrobe. That's a lie. We have a two door wardrobe that my husband has. All his stuff is in there. However, the other room next door, I allow some of his suits in there.
Okay.
Yeah, for weddings, but the rest is mine. Right?
Yeah, that's normal.
Yeah, because men just wear the same fucking shirt like, I don't know how many times in the week. But anyway, hi Aoife, how are you?
Hi Aoife. Mwah.
So I have this little kind of like, you know, side drawer with 3 drawers in it, which I probably should have maybe bras, knickers and socks in there, possibly, right?
Okay.
But I don't. I have this accumulation of these kind of things. All these lovely books. I have so many. It's like, I am a hoarder of these gorgeous books and organisers, and I
have a
do
question
not
for
use
you.
them.
I was just going to say, do you ever use them?
Well, you know, it's kind of like when you start off in school and you're so excited with your new pencils and your
Stationery
new rubbers and your new stuff, and like, oh, everything's so nice and squeaky clean, and your first 2 or 3 pages of it is so nice and the writing is so nice, and then you go on to the next page and the writing's not so nice and it's not so nice, and then you can't read the writing anymore.
And you turn into a priest or a doctor.
Yeah. And so my books are like that, because you said to have one for each, like say...
Yeah, one for your dreams, say, one for your goals, something that you can journal in.
Yeah, exactly, like that, right? And so I did start off doing that, and I haven't followed through exactly, and I thought if they're there, then I'll use them. But actually, really, I don't use them. And then I realised my room next door is kind of like a yoga room. It's was a kid's room, is my walk-in wardrobe type of room. Damien does meditation in there. Maybe I put my books in there. Do you guys have order in your house? Do you have specific rooms for certain things? Because I think that would work best to have the flow of energy. But I'm a little bit of a hoarder when it comes to things, and I'm not very good at organisation.
I would love when we have our own house, because I'm renting at the minute. Hey Tina, how's it going?
Hi, Tina.
And when I have myself and Josh's own house, then I want to have one specific room that has a bookcase the entire size of the wall.
Oh yeah.
Top to bottom, wall to wall, right? And then at the side, I want a desk, and I want shelves then where I can put all my notebook. Because as you know, I've got notebooks galore, and I use my notebooks all the time. I mean, they're all completely full, and I love writing. And so I want someplace that I can put them all in like books, and then I can put a little label on each one so I can take them out whenever I need them. And I like to have a notebook for every seminar that I go to, or a notebook for every book that I read, so that I can write notes. And sometimes I'm not that organised, and I'll put notes from 5 or 6 different books into one notepad, and then I'm like, this is not how it's supposed to be. and it drives me nuts. So I want this room that's just the only space that I need to come to do all the work, and that when I walk in the door I'm like, oh yes. Because right now, you all know where I do my work from. We're here in my sitting room on my couch. I have this tiny desk which does perfectly for now, and all my stuff around me. But it's the sitting room. I want the sitting room to be the sitting room.
Yeah, to be nice and relaxed. And that is it, you see. So who else does this? That say, Ciara has a sitting room, come office, come slightly drying room for clothes, and like it's nice and it works for you, but it's not like you wouldn't come in and say, oh, it's a lovely relaxed place just to chill and watch a movie. Just from my perspective,
we don't have a telly either, so like there's no TV in this room.
Oh my god,
what?
I just said to you there that it, from my perspective, it doesn't feel like it's kind of like relaxed, because I know that it's a busy environment. I had a dream last night about you, and that I had said in a conversation, and like your floors look like they need varnishing, but I meant because they were like, you know, just kind of really, really old floors. Not in this house, right? I don't know where it came from. And you said, excuse me? And we had a huge thing about this, that we had such a huge fight. And you said, well, on that topic, now the truth is out, we may as well talk about things. So I want to say this to you, and I was like, oh my god, so that's it, friendship's over. So this is it, line in the sand. And I was like, okay.
Well, to be fair, you did start it.
Yeah, but like I didn't mean it to turn into a big, huge, massive mountain.
I'm Tina. I'm manifesting.
And then I was like, oh my god. And you know, because I was saying to Ciara last night, I know it's not the topic now, but I was saying to Ciara today that I woke up with this sick feeling in my stomach, and I wonder, does that happen to any of you guys as well? By the way, as you can see, there's no topic today, right?
Yeah, I was just going to say, we have no topic.
No.
We're just here chatting, because we didn't know what to talk about today. We have something to tell you in a minute anyway.
Yeah.
That's
and I woke up, and I think it's because I was thinking all these things in my sleep, and I was having the most weirdest dreams that weren't so nice, and I woke up with this really, like just knot in my stomach, and that's where I am at today.
And as it happened, so did I. I woke up this morning not feeling well and feeling a bit sicky, and she arrived in the door, and I was like, I woke up this morning and I didn't feel well, and she just goes, really? And I said, and I had porridge for breakfast. Yeah, so did I. Okay, so there's that.
But yeah, do any of you guys like have an organised space?
Do any of you know about the red string? See you next Thursday. See you next Thursday. See you next Thursday. Aoife, why am I seeing you next Thursday? Why are we seeing you next Thursday?
Oh, she means probably see you next Friday.
See you next Friday? What about?
Because when I do my chats.
Maybe. Or maybe I've just forgotten something. Debbie, how you doing? How's it going?
Today's going to be the day.
It's going to be great crack. See, they like it when we're chilling. I don't think we should tell people any serious information. By the way, guys, if you want to see something really on fire, go into my Connect, Support and Encourage group and watch my live that I did yesterday evening at 5 o'clock. If that doesn't light a fire in your belly, I don't know what will. But anyway, let's get back to not the dream though. We're not going to fight.
No, but can I just say one thing on that?
And my floors don't need varnishing.
Ciara, I think I need to give you a hug.
Why?
Because I need to congratulate you on something.
Okay. I love hugs. Oh,
Jesus Christ! You just squeezed the daylights out of people. Oh, she's definitely the best hugger, I have to say.
Thank you.
So, congratulations!
I don't know what I'm
and celebrations. I want the world to know you're amazing, just as you are.
Oh, thanks. What'd I do?
You created your own website,
oh,
and it looks amazing.
Oh my God.
Ciara,
I did good,
now, there
right?
is one part. I think it was the yoga person. It's quite like bright.
I
can't read it. I really struggled to read it, which frustrates me then because.
Oh yes, so I changed the writing.
Or just the colour of the writing or the colour of the yoga person.
Okay, perfect.
But oh my God, Ciara, that looks like really professional.
I know.
Like really great.
What's
the name of the website again?
Wix. So it's.
Hi Emma.
Ciara Heenahan 9. I'll share it anyway. It's on here. It's on here. I put it on yesterday, and I'll share it.
But also, it's a website. It's a web page. Ciara's web page on
Wix, WIX. Hey Emma, how's it going?
No, what's it about?
Oh, Ciara Heenahan coaching. It's on all the services that I offer.
That's it. It's on all the services that she offers, and it goes into detail, and then you can click in and you can purchase Ciara's time, and it's amazing.
That you can purchase my time. Time is so precious, isn't it? It's like so important.
I think you should do that.
Do what?
Purchase my time.
Give people vouchers.
Well, it is your time.
Yeah.
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 Oh,
I love it. Don't worry, we're gonna organise a website for you two. Just saying. Anyway,
yeah, we don't need to. Okay,
we do. Because now Thelma's starting her yoga classes. What date are you starting?
Oh, thanks, Kira.
Tell them all.
So the 29th, Friday week.
You
At 7. So the first class.
Your turn. Oh,
I'm glad someone's excited because I am nervous as hell.
I've been excited from the minute that you finished your second year course.
I actually didn't go to any yoga classes in Westport, which I do really want to go to other people, because I think it's amazing to go to other people who do similar work to yourself, because you can see what they do. And it's not that you want to copy what they do, but you want to find your own niche. You want to maybe see what they don't do that you could maybe kind of do then, you know. And there are going to be similarities in some ways. It's going to be crossover simply because it's the same type of thing really in its entirety, but you can kind of make yours different. And then people want to come to you because your personality is different, the room is different, how you run the class, you have the energy, everything.
Did you contact, I haven't said this to you before this now, and I said it to Derek. Derek does yoga in Westport as well, and obviously Eve, and Derek was on one of the lives I did the last night, and I said to him that you kind of resonated a lot with his idea of creating kind of a community space for yoga. I think now would be a really good time to contact him. Like, I have a vision that I'm sure that if I told you, do you guys know where?
I probably know your vision already.
I'd say so, yeah, you're probably already in my head. You know where Lifestyle Sports is?
Yeah.
Right. So you know how it's closed down?
Yeah.
Imagine having that whole space as a yoga centre.
The rent is colossal.
Oh no, I know it is, but imagine if 5 or 6 or 7 of you were all in there together and it was an actual yoga community space. So all the classes in Westport were run from this one space, and all of the teachers who were teaching yoga could teach from this one space. And there's a reason it's a really good idea. It's because people are going, right, so I can do this class here, and this one with this teacher, and this one with this teacher in loads of different places. Yeah. And that's fine. But imagine if there was one centre.
Yeah, like a hub.
Yeah, and all of the yoga teachers had all of their classes in there, and there was a timetable, and you knew who you were going to in the class, but then you could try anything you wanted.
Yeah.
And people have this misguided sense of loyalty to teachers, which I think is really silly. It's nice to love who you go to a class in. Hi Anne, how's it going? It's lovely to love that person, but there's no need to stick to them like glue for ever, because you don't know what you're missing out on with somebody else.
It's like if you've always ever driven a Micra, you're never going to know what you've lost out on, like, because you've never driven, say, why did I say cars? I have no clue about cars, but
because you always drove bangers.
Yeah, like so a Mazda or an Opel Corsa or a BMW,
you know plenty about cars
or whatever. I'm just rhyming off some names, but yeah, you never are women with foundations. Don't always stick to like one or creams or whatever. Like, try something out. I always said when I was hairdressing, like, okay, I'm thankful that I was busy and that. But I never took insult to clients that went off somewhere else because I constantly had a flow of people, and I just had something in me. I don't know what it is, that I knew that I was always going to be busy. And so I never worried. And in fact, I think it's fantastic for people to have fresh eyes looking at someone's hair, because we can get stagnant too as hairdressers, you know.
Yeah.
You have the same style. Like I say, well, you weren't inclined to mine because you're coming and going all the time, like not living in Westport, whatever. But if I was doing your hair, say, for many years, and we've created loads of different styles and different colours and everything else, right? Then I might like kind of get stuck after a while and say, oh God, what will we do now? You know? Whereas it's great that you go to somebody else.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it opens up space for me then to do other people as well. And then, you know, if you're going to pop back in again, I can say, oh my God, I tried somebody with this texture here. This would be fabulous on you. And, you know, it just changes the energy all the time.
And
it's not saying, it is lovely if you do have the loyalty, and you do, I'm not saying not to have loyalty, but if you want to stay with people all the time, some people have security in that and they feel safe in that, and they just love somebody doing their hair in a certain way, or getting their car washed a certain way, or getting their feet done a certain way, and that's all fine too. But I do agree, with the yoga or the Pilates or whatever.
Oh my God, it'd be so cool to have that in Westport.
I do know a friend of mine who wants to open up this place in a certain town or city in Ireland. She's not there yet, but hopefully. And it's like a holistic centre, and so it's where many therapists work from the one place. So if you went in, like, so you could say that there's like Pilates, yoga, Tai Chi, this, that and the other, but I just think it's nice we are so busy, every single person in life right now, that to have things that's easy for the consumer and
Yeah.
easy for everybody and a
Easy
one-stop
access.
shop. But I have set up, because like the same with Derek, I was thinking the same thing myself. So I did set up the Westport Community
Yeah.
Centre, Westport Yoga Community page, which there's not a huge following on it, which is funny. And so I was just saying to the yoga teachers, if they wanted to all put the people that they know that are of their own clients who are in around Westport and add them onto the page, they can still have their own separate page and advertise. But on this page, it's a one-stop shop.
It's a
So
hub.
yeah. Now, to get someone to the time to say, if we could do a calendar and say, right, you know, for the month of whatever, December, Derek's going to be on a certain place, Eva's going to be on a certain place, I'm going to be on a certain place, you know, at a certain time, and whatever different things. And obviously all the rest of you guys, and I'm not leaving anybody out, I'm just kind of new with finding out all the new yoga teachers, so
Yeah,
I don't want to get names wrong.
I
And
like
then,
hubs.
But
My
I,
hands are
oh sorry, my
freezing.
hands are rose cold.
Oh my goodness.
And I was thinking that, I did ask them, I set up a WhatsApp page for all of us teachers to kind of converse and talk amongst each other and see if anybody wanted to share any classes when we're stuck, which is really nice. And so I've actually got asked to see if I would do that I never told you actually, in a city somewhere else, if I could set up a
Cool.
yoga thing for them. But that means I don't want to be the one orchestrating that because I have to start at Westport first, you know. But anyways, yeah, so basically to link all these like-minded people who are in the same profession together, and therefore then there's nobody's playing at any ego and we're all there together, you know.
Ego's massive. Ego's a real thing with some people, I think. It's a pity. But it would
Especially
be
with
fantastic.
yoga's not meant to be about ego. Yoga's meant to be about going within and serving others and being there for other people, you know. But yeah, so
That's what Thelma will be up to. So you better all go to her classes.
no, not yet.
Friday
Yeah,
week.
just I'd be happy just to have, you know, the funny thing is,
How many have you got? Have you got people already signing up?
yeah.
Yes! How
I
many?
know, it's so funny when I look at my message, I'm like this. I literally go, oh no, like there's somebody coming. And then I'm like,
That's
yeah,
the
okay,
whole point.
yeah, okay, of course you can come. And then I tell me, you're telling the universe, nobody turn up. I'm just so nervous.
Is that the
I just want to
Friday
get it
night?
right. This is Friday. Yeah,
Friday
so it's
week.
running for 4 weeks because I just want to dip my toe into it. And I just think that December is a busy time, so not many people want to go in December because Christmas shopping and family occasions and Christmas parties. So it's on a Friday at 7 o'clock in Flame Fitness, and it's for an hour. And the first class is €5, which is really affordable. And then it's €10 then for the last 3 classes each. And you can do drop-ins at the same price. I know other people charge more for drop-ins or whatever, but I might do eventually, but not now. And then come then the new year, then I can add, once I get my confidence up, I can add more classes and stuff.
You have no idea how proud I am of her. Like, this is huge. This is massive, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's so good.
I think because in regards to my hairdressing, I really work on validation, not out of like ego, but more because of my lack of self-esteem possibly. So in my hairdressing world, I had clients asking me to set up a business for years. Like I've been doing hairdressing since 14 on and off, and then like full-time then for like
Since 99, no, since 2000.
yeah, I did my hairdressing college in 99.
Yeah.
And then I had somebody saying to me one time, like, you know, would you like a sleeping partner? And I went home to my father and I said, Dad, I think she likes me. And he was like, what? And I said, she, like, in the salon, she actually asked me, would I like a sleeping partner? And I didn't even know how to respond, like, you know.
Did he laugh?
And he was like, oh my father, oh for fuck's sake, for fuck's sake. She fucking means business. She means business, like, she put money into it and everything, and she's like, and I was like, all right, yeah. So maybe my response wasn't the best for that one, like, and I was like, okay.
Your dad had such a big hug for me at Brian's thing on
did
in
he?
the Creel. I walked down and he gave me such a massive hug and a big kiss, and we had a big conversation. And he told me how good it was to see me, and it was so lovely. And he introduced me to Mark, because I'd never met her before, to Margaret, and so it was lovely because I haven't seen him properly in ages.
That's right, probably, yeah, that's 100%.
Oh,
isn't it funny? Just making nice connections.
he's a cool guy. I like your dad.
But yeah. Anyway, so it's daunting.
Hi, Anne, how's it going?
New. So yeah, sticking me in hairdressers anyway. That was fine, and that was an easy transition because I knew that I had support. And I knew people were coming to me as a hairdresser.
But also, you were 19. When you started, so it's a whole other ballgame when you're 19 and
you
cocky
don't
in
care.
front of yourself.
Yeah,
You're
fact.
like, I can do this. It's cool.
Yeah.
Now it's a different ballgame because you're going, okay, life has happened. Here I am.
And you see, the thing about it is, if you're starting a new business and it's not really out there, the same type of business, it's easier because there's not as many expectations, and so everything's new to everybody. But the fact that, like, say with yoga or Pilates, whatever, They're all over Instagram. They're all over Facebook. We have amazing teachers. We're so blessed in Westport, and so going up against that.
But you're not going up against anyone, because what you're doing is what you're doing.
Yeah,
you're not competing against anybody, because it's not a competition.
It's not. No, it's not that for me, it's that I want people to. What now exactly? I suppose my worry is that people come to my classes and they're going to say, oh, well, she's not like such and such, and they don't do this like such and such, and that's my own bit of that I have to deal with myself. Oh my God, guys, I'm actually telling you like my heartful stuff. This is stuff that usually is meant to stay in people's heads, not out in the open. But anyways, that's it. Let's move along now.
We had no plan for today, so this actually has gone very well. And what we wanted to say is we're going to change things up a little bit.
Hi, Laura.
Hi, Laura. How's it going? We're going to change things up a little bit from next week on. So we'll be going live on Tuesdays 1 week from my page, and then we're going to go live from Thelma's page on the following Friday instead of on the same Friday. Okay. You're all right, because 2 times a week we're thinking is quite a lot.
And if it suits, sorry, now I was just thinking there, if it suits, we could just leave it every Tuesday, but from your page one Tuesday and my page another Tuesday.
Oh yeah, that's probably a better idea.
Yeah,
okay. And we're going to change it up a bit, so we're not going to tell you what we're going to do. We're going to keep it under wraps until next Tuesday, and then we're going to just spring it on you, and it's going to be awesome. Now, we'd also like a little bit of feedback. So we have been doing this now, I was calculating, for 4 months. This is longer than your 2 weeks. Just FYI, Thelma likes finishing things after 2 weeks. So 4 months is fantastic.
She's just told the flipping world.
Yeah, but you see, you can't do that now. You can't do it with your yoga. You can't do it with this. You can't do it with anything, because you just have to keep going. I'm so excited. But anyway, so we would like to know, and we really would like your response on this. Do you like the lives on Facebook? Like, we put loads of work into this. We normally have our topic all organised, and we're on here for however long, waffling the head.
We're trying to figure out our technical stuff.
Yeah, while you see up our nostrils and in our mouths and everything else, while we're trying to figure out where the feet are on our cameras and whatever else, right? But we would love to know, genuinely, and we're not going to be remotely offended if you say no. But if
and we're not saying it for ego, that we want our egos to be fed.
Just sat down for a coffee break. You're great. Always make me feel more human. Yes, that's the plan. That is the plan. Human beings. But we'd love to know if you like the lives, if you like the Facebook lives, right? Or if you would prefer to hear us and maybe we do a podcast. So there's an option there for one or the other.
Yeah, so you either see us plus hear us with that, or you just only hear us.
Surround sound and the visual, or just the audio?
Yeah.
Which do you prefer?
Because, just to let you know but not give you too much, we are just wondering about...
You're so like me. You're dying to tell them. You're
no,
actually
I'm not going to. No, I'm not going to tell them. No, I'm not. I'm trying to. I don't know what I'm trying to do really, but let's see now. My brain's very tired today now. So, we love having these chats. This is how we are with each other all the time, right? And we could actually do this 24/7. You would not believe it. We would just come up with topics and we fix the word and we just do it.
There's no silence.
And so we love this and have the crack or whatever. But we do get some of you who text us, and that's fantastic, and we get a good few of you who come online, and you're online once we're online at that time. However, we're not sure how many of you like to view it once we're offline. And I suppose we're kind of just looking at ourselves and our lives and where we're investing our time into things. So we're happy to do this and carry on doing this if you guys want us to keep on doing it. Or we're just wondering, should we pull back a small bit and put it down to 1 day a week? And we decided that maybe we might change it up a small bit. And maybe we might do that for a few weeks and see which you prefer, actually.
Yeah, because obviously, you know,
the next one's just give you a little bit of a snippet. Won't be about us, so it's not going to be about us.
Phew.
And we won't be just doing chats with us, right? So
do you want to just give it all away? Do you remember what you said to me before we said any of this? Do you remember those words that you said to me?
What? I can't remember. Don't say that right now. But anyway, so right, that's what we want to find out from you. So we're going to change it up a bit, I think, from next week on, and we might do maybe 2 or 3 weeks off that, and then we might just come on just 2 of us ourselves and check in with you guys and see what it is that you want. Yeah.
Yeah. That's
Wonderful.
That's wonderful. So tell us, message us or put comments under here or tell us whatever. If you have the crack listening to us, that's brilliant. Let us know. If you get anything from what we're saying, brilliant. Let us know.
Yeah.
If we drive you soft and you just think to yourself, oh Jesus, not the two of them again, let us know.
Yeah.
We don't actually mind. We will not be offended.
Yeah.
It will not hurt our feelings.
And we will be truthful. And if you say, look, can you edit out the bullshit parts? We can say no.
Yeah, because we won't edit.
No,
that's not what we're here for.
Well, it's not just that, but we don't know how to edit.
That's true, actually. I'm sure we could figure it out, but I have too much other stuff to be doing.
Yeah. I suppose the thing about it is because we're doing this voluntary.
Yeah.
And if we had abundance of money and we won the lotto, then we would probably just do this every day. No? Okay.
I don't know.
Or we just keep doing it. We just keep doing it. You'd be off in Hallelujah or somewhere.
God, imagine them having to hear us every day.
Yeah, probably some people tune in. We would probably get sick of hearing ourselves.
It would be like, you know how you see these vloggers and they actually do things all day, every day. They have the cameras on all the time. Could you imagine?
Like Big Brother style.
Like yeah, but not Big Brother, because nobody should be watching anyone else sleeping unless you're stalker and deranged. Like, that's not normal. It's not normal. Sorry, if any of you sit watching Big Brother at night time while the people are sleeping.
Marie.
Hey, Joanne, how's it going? That's not normal, Soz. I mean, it's fine. You do whatever you do, but just understand that you're watching other people sleeping. I'm just gonna put that there.
I'll tell you something that's so funny, and I don't have my phone on me to check to see if I can fit up my child.
You don't watch other people sleeping, do you? Apart from your children.
Yeah, no.
That's
No.
not.
I do have like a big...
I know you do.
No, I don't. But I was saying to Kira that it's funny. We were thinking about pulling this show, or these talks or whatever. And then today, everybody's on.
I know, yeah.
Like, seriously, is that the universe telling us, no, keep going? I don't know. Anyways, we're going to finish up.
Yes, because otherwise we literally will be waffling the head.
Yeah. Kira Heenan, coaching.
Thelma Gibbons, that's life. Oh, look at that's nice. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's better than saying ourselves.
Yeah.
I like it.
We're getting better at this.
Well, that's debatable, but you go, okay.
And we are also on YouTube under our own names.
Yes.
If you prefer. Actually, this person told me when I went for a walk the other day that he doesn't like to go on Facebook and he's so happy that they're on YouTube. Put that in your pipe and smoke it.
So how are we going to do what we're going to do? Is that the same person?
We'll talk about that again.
Okay.
No. Anyways, have a lovely sunshiny day.
Really? Okay.
It's sunshine.
I know, yeah. I'm just wondering.
I feel better now.
Have you ever watched Jelani Shelton?
No.
Never mind, I'll show you. Right, so Heart to Heart. We hope you enjoyed it. And how did we finish? How did we say we were going to finish? We didn't start the way we were supposed to start either, but then again, we didn't do anything.
We don't
were
stick.
supposed to
We don't stick to our programs very well. Yes, so we will see you next Tuesday.
Yeah, we have to be careful saying that sentence as well. When I learned what that meant, I was, you know.
Yeah, well, we're going to be the positive see you next Tuesday. Okay?
Yes.
Ta-ra! Have a good day.
Hang on, we have to knock. Wait now, guys. Also, so much for us not showing our nostrils. Everything else. Have an awesome day, guys. Love you.